It was a truly bittersweet night for hockey fans across Arizona, with the Coyotes taking the ice for what was likely their final game in the Valley. Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariva Devine.
It is really a sad night. It's been a whirlwind of emotions for Coyotes fans over the last couple of weeks, for people that have followed the team, covered the team. Sources telling 12 News that a sale and a move to Salt Lake City will be finalized soon. 12 Sports journalist Cameron Cox is live at the Mullet tonight. And Cam, I, like many fans, it's not so much that the franchise is leaving, it's that all of us as fans have memories attached to this team.
Mark, you couldn't have said it any better. That's my biggest takeaway from tonight, is walking throughout this entire building, stopping, listening, the stories, the generations, the people that this team has really affected. Is truly just incredible just to listen to the impact hockey has had on this desert. It belongs here. Unfortunately, the Coyotes will not be here after tonight. They do end up winning tonight. They get one last howl out before the team moves to Salt Lake City. Let me step out of the way so you can see what's going on behind me. Folks just don't want to go home here at Mullet Arena. Fans still filling the seats. 20 minutes after the game is over, the team giving out things on the ice. As you can tell, it's that kind of a night. It was an emotional night, emotional scene throughout the entire game tonight. Early on in the game, it truthfully felt like a funeral at times, especially before the game. You could just see it on the faces of the players, the coaches, and the fans. Later on in the game, you got some Salt Lake City chants, Salt Lake City sucks chants throughout the entire arena. Then, of course, the end of the game, the hugs, the emotions, the hugs for people who've been here a long time, like equipment manager Stan Wilson. It was truly a sight to see at the end. We also got a chance to catch up with the legend, Coyotes captain Shane Doan. Remember, his son plays for the Yotes. Tonight was just crazy for Doner.
I think you run through all kinds of emotions because there's an element of grieving it. And so when you're grieving it, you got anger, you're sad. I'm excited for Josh. I told him when we were talking about it, you know what, this is exactly what happened with me leaving Winnipeg. It was sad and it was hard to leave Winnipeg. We came here, started a whole new life, never dreamed I'd be in Arizona. He's a fan of the Coyotes, so he's heartbroken because it's been his favorite team since, his whole life. So that's hard.
And speaking of Doner, before the game, a fan gave Shane his jersey retirement banner. Remember that big 19 that used to hang out there in Glendale that they retired a few years ago? Well, the Yotes had left it behind at Gila River Arena when they moved out. It would have likely ended up in the trash if this fan did not save it. Cool moment, giving it to Doner tonight. Speaking of the fans, Luke Liddon in the arena with more.
So whether we like it or not, everyone inside Mullet Arena was a part of history tonight as the Yotes likely played their very last game here in Arizona. All the fans, as you'd imagine, a mixed bag of emotions. But tonight wasn't about looking into the future. It was about enjoying one final hockey game here in the desert. Coyotes fandom every which way you look outside Mullet Arena as the Yotes faithful lined up for what is likely the final game in Arizona.
It's the first team I fell in love with, really fell in love with.
Some fans happy for the ride.
Being here for the last game is kind of sad, but at least I'm here to experience part of history.
While others still working through the emotions.
Just sad, really. It hasn't hit me yet, but as a longtime season ticket member, it's really just sad. It's really heartbreaking. It's devastating. Didn't expect this. This kind of came out of nowhere.
Yet the common theme from every fan we talk to, their love for the game and the evident growth of the sport, all thanks to the Yotes themselves.
We got to know the team in Glendale, went to a lot of games, and I just fell in love with hockey. And I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it.
It's a fan base that's been here through thick and thin, and you can't call this fair weather, that's for sure. We're here to the bitter end.
Little weird, isn't it, seeing those Coyotes fans leave Mullet Arena thinking they'll be back here next year for some Yotes hockey, but unfortunately, the harsh reality, very likely the last time they heard those howls fill up the arena. Over to you.
Thanks a lot, Luke. Coyote players still on the ice right now saying thank you to fans. We'll have much more from the Yotes. Reaction from the players and coaches coming up in sports. Guys, back to you.